Destiny and the genocide. Yep.
So
So
the last rebels are attacking.
Now entering.
That's correct.
row.
Yeah, the last rebels are attacking. The possibility said they want to defend, so
I see.
All right, getting some.
BM going on, looks like.
Uh-huh.
Alright, so far the picks of the... Yeah, I have to get used to this. The last rebels is pretty standard, fairly normal.
Yeah. The last the possibilities though are not confirming though so far.
Yeah, exactly. However, May is played here and there on King's Row due to the choke point after the first
Absolutely.
point. It's a very tight street corridor where you can pull off many ice walls and lock out players and get nice pickoffs.
But the Mercy instead of the Lucio, I'm not so.
I'm not so certain. Maybe they really want to. Maybe it is possible. It can work if they do not get like if they keep them at bay, not getting into a team fight as long as possible before like Mercy gets her res in time. Then it should be fine. However, if they get a push in without Mercy res being available, which is very likely, like it's high risk, high reward, then they will lose. So it's really risky play.
Yeah. So
However,
kind
it
of,
could pay off.
It could pay off. So I'm excited to see like the genocide and pistol are the two highest ranked on the last rebels. I'm excited to see what kind of plays they can pick off. They can get some salty headshots on that McCree, for example. Starts like aggressively with the Reinhardt leading the charge, going upstairs trying to get in from the left side, and got that Destiny bombarding it with her Zarya. Getting in saucily on the left side, pushing up to the top of the high ground to get a good vantage down on the defenders, setting up an ice wall just to prevent that from happening momentarily. But the attackers have a good setup there. The genocide is pushing up with this Reaper, and we're starting to see some picks. Grandma Clock gets taken down, Destiny gets taken down on the defenders. And we're watching Pistol try to get inside the backline there and take out the Zenata, but didn't work out for him. Got taken down instead himself. So we're watching a aggressive push here that seems to work out for them. They're getting getting a good hold on this.
Yes, it was quite good. However, they were really unfortunate. McCree got a stun off, and they lost one player. That was really unfortunate. Otherwise, it would be much better.
Yeah. Little McCree duel off in the left building. McCree trying to fight. Oh, the May ult going off already, but not able to get as many.
The Mercy has Resurrect.
Oh, the Mercy has Resurrect. That's
yes, you got it.
There we go. Setting it off. It might be able to hold this point. The Zenata ult is strong. Oh, the Reaper ult. Taking out the Mercy and the May. Hammer slamming down, catching Destiny on the Zarya, but... switched off the Zarya and into a Junkrat.
Yeah, that's quite interesting.
That's
probably to break the shields. However, the problem here was that Mercy, when she rests, she didn't res the Reinhardt. Reinhardt was 1%, 10% health remaining, and he didn't get the rest. But he died immediately after her rest. So they didn't have a tank after she rested, and they were in trouble.
Seems like, I mean, I gotta say, I kind of would expect to see this team on a quick playlist from the possibilities here. While the team Last Rebels have that is akin to what we've seen in many other tournaments, and that is, I mean, that's not going to work out in their favor, obviously. Well, not obviously, but maybe. So the one tank setup. We'll see how that works out.
It's very risky.
Yeah, it is. And you're also like
pay off. However, I don't think it's worth to run it against players like this.
There you go. And the too aggressive Reinhardt on the Grandma Clock gets taken out on the sideline there. Pistol and Crazy Tricks pushing him aside on McCree and Zara. Oh, Zara gets frozen in the old High Noon behind the wall, takes down nothing. Pistol try to challenge on that Reinhardt, getting backs down, getting some like, fragmented attackers here. Oh,
That was a nice pick
catches
off.
the Reinhardt. Yeah,
The Mei was actually doing pretty well, walling off
she
people.
was. Yeah,
Like
absolutely.
picking off Zarya there. Even Zarya, she used the ultimate. Maybe a waste. However, the defenders still have plenty of ultimates to use, so they should be able to contest this payload very easily. Of course, the attackers also have it. It's all about now who's gonna blow less ultimates on defense. If they use too many
Absolutely.
ultimates on defense, the next attack will work 100%.
Zenyatta gets taken out, unfortunately for the defenders, and now the attackers are able to push in. The Reinhardt ult gets rendered inefficient. With Mei freezes McCree, but is
Mercs
unable
will
to
get the rest.
capitalize.
However, it was too late, unfortunately.
We'll probably get able to be able. No, it does not manage to take out that Reaper in the background, and this does not look good for the possibilities.
It does not look good at all. They're just snowballing off at this point. I think they should probably switch Mercy. It's clearly not working in their advantage. They're pushing her out, and she's not able to get res in time.
Absolutely, and then the Reinhardt goes down again. Mustachio has gone off into the Roadhog, which is probably at this point more than likely just going to pick up more
And also
ultimate
they
charge.
check the Bastion for some cheese. Perhaps it will work.
Oh,
Also
maybe.
high.
I've seen more exciting things, but I'll take him cheese if he wins. Winning is winning.
So far, Bastion is getting his shots quite nicely.
Yeah, he needs to take out that Reinhardt. Does so wonderfully and is able to lay down covering fire.
That's
Oh,
a pretty good graviton.
it is really solid. And the Reaper's going to take out that Bastion and hopefully, yeah,
He also got
Gavin
a nice delay that here
does
on
work.
Reaper.
It takes out the Reaper. Yeah, absolutely.
It's looking really well. However, I think Bastion unfortunately did not get his ultimate in time. Now they are prepared for Bastion, or they should be, and he doesn't have ultimate to fight them back. And I'm sure they will just shut down Bastion at this point.
Bastion is a bit too aggressive here. I think he's gonna be. He needs to back off immediately.
Yeah, he should. He doesn't have Zarya shields or any kind of shield support.
Oh, Roadhog is caught off guard there with the side coming in from above with the die, and in concert with a push from the right side, and Bastion gets taken down.
Yeah,
and
this
we're probably
secured
gonna
the deal.
see the deal. Yeah, we're gonna see game one to the last Rebels.
Yeah, the problem with the last Rebel, I mean, what
Also-
Last Rebel did really good here with Reaper is like somehow he got unnoticed by the possibilities, and they did not see him approach. I'm sure they should be able to hear his teleporter, so they were really caught off guard, and that kind of costed the game. And I hope they swap off Mercy. It's clearly not working for them.
Absolutely not.
In the current meta, it's much better to have a Lucio and Zenyatta because they're team fight heroes, which give you like have Discord, which makes your target take 50% more damage by your whole team, and Lucio speed boosts, which are from 30% and boost to 100%, which makes you very mobile in team fights and be able to push into team fights, force team fights, make team fights basically.
Absolutely.
Meanwhile, Mercy is very passive hero. She doesn't bring much to the team outside of Fresh, which is very reactive ability. Meanwhile, Lucio and Zenyatta are both. You can be playing them like offensively or defensively with their ultimates, while Mercy is very limited, and that's why she doesn't see much play. However, I noticed that they're going to try to play with Ana, which is a pretty nice decision. It could work for them. However,
Yeah,
I don't think
both Reinhardt and Genji to support to be like targets for that needle. It could create some strong plays.
Exactly. But however, I think that Soldier, it might not be a good choice here. It's preferably to have McCree, obviously, because it's a better hit scan hero, easier to aim with. No, and also have a reliable stun, which can shut down Reaper and such things. Just kill them in a stun to stop them.
But I've seen players like sort of like some players coming from Counter Strike that are like flickers that need like really based on that flick motion are strong with McCree, but they like from Quake, the heavy machine gun is very like tracker heroes.
But the stun is very powerful.
Absolutely, it's super. Yeah.
They can just stun over Reinhardt's shield and get in the fight right away if they want. For example, they're also going same position as the last Rebels last game. Really nice positioning. This is like a position where you want to force a team fight basically. Maybe they will try to get a pick off from high ground first before pushing in, which is possible. with Soldier. Soldier is
Yeah,
kind of strong
they
at
might
this
be.
kind of range.
Genji's pushing in on the left side, trying to challenge on that McCree. McCree gets a stun, but did not get stun off, but he rolls out and takes out that Genji,
Yeah,
unfortunately.
that was very good. However, the Rust Rebels are slightly spread around.
Yeah, that soldier's gonna get taken out on the side there, which is not it is not good.
Yeah,
They
they
only
just
have
have
it.
to... Fine.
Yeah. We're having the last like the support pistol taking out the Mercy way out of position, and only have now two free delayed kills inside that house.
Exactly, and this is what gives them plenty of time and lowers the chance of them winning if they get picks like these delayed deaths. And it takes much longer for them to regroup up, even up to 20 seconds, which is a lot in stopwatch. Reinhardt's trying to go in, however he'll instantly get
There's
shut
no
down.
team.
Exactly, I don't know, maybe miscommunication probably, because they already had some dead people, wasn't worth to go in.
And Grammar Clock with the emotes and the teabags on the ground just to
Yes.
cement the note of what we're seeing here is a dominating performance from the last Rebels.
Yes, however, Zarya so far, she's not fully charged.
Oh, there we go. The Ana boost coming in, and hopefully we can see the Reinhardt taking some hits. Earth Shatters coming down, but he still managed to come in from behind, get the stun, and the full right click in the back of Reinhardt, and he goes down.
That
So
is
that was
true.
two ultimates that did not end up paying off for the possibilities.
However, you have to keep in check also that Rebels have plenty of ultimates left for the next push. Especially the
Absolutely.
Zenyatta ulti, and also Zarya ulti is about to come, which will make them very strong for the next 1 or 2 pushes even. And Rebels don't not have that many strong ultimates so far. They don't have the nano boost, and they really lack something like a graviton, feels like, to make a bigger impact in team fights.
Yeah, absolutely. What they have here is like the Roadhog ult coming in there, but that's like the perfect food for his Zenyatta counter, and then becomes a toilet. Are you probably gonna see an Earth Shatter? Yeah, absolutely, and emptying of ults on
Exactly.
all the possibilities there.
And this is maybe where Lucia will ult. Yeah.
There we go. Break it down, and then even though we have the Roadhog being souped, Gamma Clock is on the back line trying to cement that hold, and we still have 3 against 2 on point. Pistol just being an absolute monster with that stun and follow up.
Exactly. The thing is here, when they won the fight, the last Rebels, they also had Lucia ultimate available, and if the enemy team did not have a Mercy, if the possibilities did not have a Mercy, and she didn't rest, the Lucia wouldn't even have to use his ultimate and would have it for the next fight. But they're already in a great position. They can just zone with McCree ultimate now for the last 20 seconds. And the possibilities have no ultimates whatsoever, which will be very hard for them to take the point.
Absolutely. We're looking at the Reinhardt going in strong, getting some fair hits, and the McCree ult going from above, taking out Reinhardt and the Roadhog.
Yeah. First it was Reinhardt, actually.
Yeah. Destiny on the Ana gets taken down by Grandma.
Yeah, it's pretty much over at this point, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I personally think the Soldier pick was not worth it. It was clearly they needed a stun for these team fights, and also
Absolutely.
a Graviton Surge would make team fights much more smooth, or like better in a way, like more, it would be less chaotic, I think, because you would place all of them together. And this was the nice flank by the Reaper, or if you can even call it a flank, more like a surprise attack. I'm still surprised they were not able to hear him or so. And also for this kind of Reaper ultimates, this is where McCree is good as well, because he can stun the Reaper if he has good reaction time and just stop his ultimate right away. Or if you have a Zarya with shield E ready, it can also somehow save somebody or give him enough time to get away. However, let's see what next map will be. It's either going to be Hollywood or Nepal. I would be really interested to see a King of the Hill map.
Yeah, we haven't seen a lot of those today, so I would also like to see that. But let's hover over to EU and see.
Yeah, first of all, EU. However, I think both teams played really good. However, I just think that the possibilities had maybe slightly inferior picks. If they picked,
I agree,
more reliable heroes. Mercy at the moment is not a reliable hero. The Resurrect is not very reliable. You might not get it back up for every team fight. Since the nerf, which made it 30% more you need to get ultimate for the res, it's much more hectic. You won't get the res every single fight.
No, you will
Thus,
not.
it
And
makes
if you have if you have a competent DPS or even a competent flanker on, you didn't stream. We've been talking all this bullshit for nothing.
No. Just I had to stop and then start again for the switching.
All right.
it's fine.
But
did somebody-
Taylor would have called all of that anyway.
Mine's been running, yeah.
Okay,
Cool.
that's excellent. So they're deciding